Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Students, hope you all are fine. Let's start our topic. That is our first topic of the current semester, volatile oils. Volatile oils are also called ethereal oils or essential oils. Why? Because they are basically the odorous principles found in the various parts of the plant, and the word volatile is basically obtained from the Latin word that is volare, means to fly, and they have ether-like volatility. That is why they are called volatile oils or ethereal oils. And because of representing the odorous principles or essence containing constituents, they are also called essential oils. Some basic characteristics or the properties of the volatile oils. Here we have, they are normally lucid or clear liquids, but there are few exceptions. Like olive oil is solid in state, whereas boiled wood oil is semi-solid at room temperature. They are basically exceptional cases. When you talk about the color of the oil, so usually they are colorless, and on exposure to light, they may oxidize or resinify and become darker in their color. And to prevent this oxidation or resinification, we place them or we store them in stopper stopper container, airtight container in dry and cool places. We are volatile oils with high diffractive index and optical durations, and that is because of presence of different asymmetrical chemical constants in the volatile oils. The volatile oils are hydrophobic in nature, and that is why they are immiscible with water, but they can impart their odor to water. The volatile oils are basically soluble in most of the organic solvents, ether, alcohol, chloroform, and they are soluble in fats. The density of volatile oils normally lower than that of water, but have several exceptional cases. Let us see what are the exceptional cases regarding the properties of volatile oils. As we say that the density of volatile oils are lower than that of water, but in some cases, like oils of cinnamon, clove, and mustard are heavier than water. Similarly, they are clear liquid, but and some at room temperature, but in some cases, like the oil of anise and goes solidify just below room temperature, that is 15 and 18 degrees centigrade respectively. 15 degrees centigrade, anise oil is solidifying, and at 18 degrees centigrade, rose oil can solidify. As we said, they are clear liquid. Usually they are clear liquid, and some of them showing the color. And we have example of chamomile oil, that is also called that is the color that is blue, and this blue color is basically because of having the chemical concept of azulines. The azulines are come under the class of sesquiterpene that we will see later on in the chemistry of volatile oil. Now come to the sources of essential oils. As I told that they are the odorous principles present in the plant. So the source of natural essential oils are generally derived from one or more parts of the plant. Look at here. They may be present in the flowers. Examples like rose, jasmine, clove, mimosa, lavender. So the flower contains odorous principle that is volatile oils. Leaves. They may be present in the leaves, and the example include mint, osima, different species of osima, lemongrass. So these are the plants where the essential oils are present in the leaf. Now we have other examples of the plant where the essential oils are present in leaves as well as in stem, like geranium, verbena, and cinnamon, where the essential oil or volatile oils are present in both parts, leaves and stem. Essential oils can be present in the bark, and the best example is cinnamon, cassia, inhala. These are the examples where the essential oils are obtained from bark. The ethereal or volatile oil can also be present in the wood, in some plants like sandal and pine. They can be present in the roots, and the example include angelica and sassafras. They can also be present in seeds. And the best example include fennel, coriander, caraway, dill, and nutmeg, where they are present in seeds. Fruits can also have volatile oils, and the examples include orange, lemon, juniper, where the essential oils are present in the plant part, that is fruit. Rhizomes. Rhizome of some plant also having volatile oil, and example include ginger, calamus, curcuma, orris. These are the plants where the volatile oils are present in the rhizome. Gums and oleoresin exudations can also have volatile oils, and the best example include balsam, storax, benzoin. So the volatile oil kind in various parts of different plants. Now come to know that where they are present in the plant. So they may be present in tissues forming all the plant tissues. And example, conifers from Panaceae family, or the different members of Panaceae family. And the example includes conifer, and they may be present or they may be accumulating specialized secretory structures for volatile oils, and they are near the surface of the plant. These specialized structures include modified parenchymal cell, where the oil cells are present. Secondly, they can also be present in glandular hairs. The second is specialized organs, and normally they are present in TBH family. The glandular hairs where essential oils are present. Third, we have oil tubes, but they are also called YT. And these special structures present in the amphibious family, and this is the structure of phenyl fluid, where we can see that the YT is present for the storage of volatile oil. In some plants, oil glands are present for volatile oils, and different members of Rutaceae family and Pinaceae family showing these special structures. And that is, here we have a structure of green fruit of orange, where we can easily see the oil glands are present, which store volatile oils. So these were about the sources of volatile oil. Now come to the chemistry of volatile oils. What are these volatile oil basically regarding the chemistry? So essential oil is basically composed of various molecules, and they are categorized into two main classes: terpenes and phenylpropanoids. The terpene and their oxygenated derivatives like aldehyde ketones, etc., or terpenoids, are far more frequent and abundant in the volatile oils. But certain species contain the high quantities of compound, or the compound comes from shikimic acid pathway, and they are called phenylpropanoids. And these compounds are present in the plant, which providing the specific odor and flavor to the compound. What are basically terpenes? Terpenes are natural products. Structure may be divided into the smallest unit, that is isoprene unit. What is this isoprene unit? This isoprene unit comes from acetate mevalonic acid pathway, and this is basically 5-carbon containing unit. We also studied this structure when we were discussing steroid biosynthesis. So it is 5-carbon containing compound with 2 unsaturated bonds. And in terpene, they are fused together in head-to-tail fashion. Look at here. These are 2 isoprene units, and they are made up of head-to-tail condensation of head-to-tail condensation fashion. And the terpene are basically, as I told you, that are hydrocarbon, and it can be differentiated from the terpenoid, which is basically the modified class of terpene. Because in terpenoid, different functional groups are attached, and they are the oxidized methyl groups move from different position. Depending on this isoprene unit or the number of isoprene units, they can be further classified. Monoterpene, where 2 isoprene unit is present, and in case if only 1 isoprene unit, so it can be called hemiterpene. So the monoterpene means one monoterpene containing 2 isoprene units. Sesquiterpene containing 3 isoprene units, that is 15 carbon containing compound. Diterpene basically having two monoterpenes, or can say that having four isoprene unit, so having 20 number of carbon. Tetraterpene having 5 isoprene unit, so having 25 number of carbon. Similarly, triterpenes having 6 isoprene unit, so having 30 number of carbon. Tetraterpene having 8 isoprene unit, so having 40 number of carbon. Polyterpene, there is more than 8 isoprene units are present, so the number of carbon can be above 40. Usually, monoterpene and sesquiterpene are present in the volatile oils, and we have here are some examples like limonene. Monoterpene means 10 number of carbons should be there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when we talk about sesquiterpene, you can see there sesquiterpene having 15 number of carbon and 3 isoprene units. This terpene can be as acyclic form or cyclic form. So, example of cyclic form, myosin, where its structure is acyclic, and the mono and dicyclic terpene include limonene, which is monocyclic, monoterpene. Monocyclic, monoterpene means monocyclic, one cycle, and monoterpene means two isoprene units are present in monoterpene, or 10 number of carbon. In cardamine, bicyclic, sesquiterpene. So in this, 15 number of carbon are present, and bicyclic compound is present. So summarizing this, terpene or terpenoid, terpene can occur as hydrocarbon, as I told you, and as oxygenated derivative like ketone, aldehyde, alcohol, ester, phenol, oxide. Importantly, we have to discuss the azulene, which is basically come under the class of sesquiterpene, and this is responsible somewhere for the color of the volatile oil, like chamomile oil, which is the best example, and showing the color, blue color of chamomile is because of azulene. They possess aromatic properties due to high conjugation and color. And in chamomile oil, camozoline is basically the azulene compound present in the chamomile oil, representing its blue color. The second group of compounds which are present in volatile oils are phenylpropanoids. Phenyl means they are having phenyl ring, and propanoids basically indicating that they are having 3 carbon propane side chain. They are formed by succinic acid of phenylpropanoid group, and most of them are phenols or phenol ethers. Let us see a few examples where the structure are clear. The phenyl ring and 3 carbon side chain, that is propane chain, and example where you can easily see that they can be phenol or phenol ether. So how they both classes of compounds synthesizing. So we have basically two main pathways where the chemical constitutes of volatile compound synthesized. Mevalonic acid pathway and shikimic acid pathway. The mevalonic acid pathway or mevalonate pathway we have already discussed. When we were discussing the synthesis of steroid. They are also called acetate mevalonic acid pathway because they are starting from acetyl CoA. The C, the two acetyl CoA combined resulting acetoacetyl CoA, which further results HMG CoA, hydroxy methyl vinyl CoA, and then mevalonic acid. The mevalonic acid then further form phosphomevalonic acid, which where another phosphate group is attached and 5-pyrophosphomevalonic acid is formed, and then 3-phospho-pyrophosphomevalonic acid is formed. 3 phosphate groups are attached, and then it will be converted to isopentenyl pyrophosphate, which is interconvertible with dimethyl allyl pyrophosphate. So these are basically the 5 carbon containing unit or the isoprene unit. If we talk about only one unit, isopentyl pyrophosphate or dimethyl allyl pyrophosphate, which are interconvertible. So these at single stage can form hemitropene, and when two isoprene units are combined, so as I also told you in the chemistry of volatile oil that when two of them combine, then monoterpene. And when there are 3 isoprene units, so it is called francine diphosphate because there are 2 phosphate group. So that's why we call them diphosphate. And at that stage, it is cis-buterpene. This is responsible for formation of cis-buterpene, and then when there are 2 monoterpene, or can say that 4 isoprene unit, so it is formed geranyl diphosphate. So it is diterpene. And similarly, when 30 carbon containing compound is formed with 6 isoprene units, so triterpenes are formed. And similarly, when 8 isoprene units are combined, they form tetraterpene. So these are the basic structure which we have, basic pathway which we have discussed in the synthesis of steroid. This is also responsible for the terpene synthesis of volatile oils, and mostly monoterpene and cis-terpene are present in volatile oil. Now the other pathway, that is shikimic acid pathway. The shikimic acid pathway basically forming phenyl propanide compound. Let us see pathway of the phosphoenol pyruvate is come from glycolysis, and pyrophosphate phosphate is basically rising from pentose sugar pathway. That is also that we have also discussed in metabolic, primary, secondary metabolic pathways when we were discussing. And these two combined result 3-deoxy arabinohexauronic acid, and it will further result to 5-dehydroquinic acid, which then convert to dehydroshikimic acid. And then ultimately shikimic acid, as in this pathway shikimic acid is formed, that's why it's called shikimic acid pathway. The shikimic acid, after addition of phosphate group, form phosphoshikimic acid, and then 3-enol pyrenyl shikimic acid 5-phosphate. Same structure, adding phosphoenol pyruvate with releasing phosphate group and forming 3-enol pyrenyl shikimic acid 5-phosphate. This will result in coricic acid and then butyric acid. At this stage, two possibilities are there. It can either convert to hydroxyphenyl pyruvic acid or phenyl pyruvic acid. The phenyl pyruvic acid can convert to L-phenylalanine or phenylalanine and then cinnamic acid. Whereas hydroxyphenyl pyruvic acid can form tyrosine, which can further be converted to hydroxycinnamic acid. And this hydroxycinnamic acid can also be formed from cinnamic acid. So these are basically the pathway for formation of phenyl propanide compound, the phenyl ring, and 3 carbon containing side chain. So it is all about today. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Stay happy. Stay healthy.